Oh man, hey y'all, Sam here. If you got already tell, I had a crazy night last night. The lamps instead of chance. I was at a league party. We were turning on crazy stuff in the air. It was crazy. There was Photoshop and overcompensation everywhere. But it got me to think. Remember the good old days when Sonic Frontiers was just a little myth? Man, why did I use this lamp as a hat anyway? Well, guess the best thing I can do now is to talk about some development of some video games. I think I found the game I want to talk about today. Picture this, in 2022 Sonic Frontiers released and it was actually a very successful game aimed for Sega and Sonic teams. So what did they have to do? Upgrade the game and it gave us more content. So in 2020, the end of 2022, we got to get free DLCs for 2023. DLC, the first DLC update, Sight, Sound and Speed, gave the option of finding music and adding to the jukebox. The update 2 actually is Sonic's birthday bash actually introduced some new costume for the characters and the real birthday theme for everyone. But the big one was the third update, the biggest update of Sonic Frontiers, that being the Final Horizon, released in August, announced in August of 2023, and of course releasing on 28th of September of that year, which introduces a new story, playable characters such as Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, and of course, a brand new hub world to explore, with hard bosses and crazy mind-blowing endings. And of course, so I'm gonna go through the history behind the Sonic, the Final Horizon update, and talk about it and my personal experience with the game, with this update. So let's do this. The Sonic Wiki, as you can know, says the third update titled The Final Horizon was released in August of 2023. It features an alternate equivalent to the game, with Amy, Knuckles, and Tails added to the playable characters. It also introduced new cyber stages for Sonic and an extended soundtrack for continuing original themes and remixes of the base game soundtrack. The update was released in 28th of September 2023, and the soundtrack of the expansion soundtrack is digitally on 2nd of October and physically on 15th of November. And that's pretty much the history of it. So let's go to the personal experience of the game. Now, as you probably know, I played this Sonic Frontiers on my PlayStation 4, and I also got a PlayStation 5. So I played Sonic Frontiers again, and my god, it was a very crazy things happened in this update. So let's check it out together. So the story as follows. After Sonic really goes past the ring, he actually goes to an alternative way to actually end the game. So basically his corruption is actually back to him and let the friends free to find all the Chaos Emeralds. And Sonic takes on the Master Challenges so he can actually he save everything and save the world from the end. And the final challenge, that being Master Coco Challenge, which you have to defeat all the bosses in your level 1, which was very difficult. Let me tell you, the perfect pairing environments, Rockets was crazy difficult, not gonna lie. And after you unlock everything, you will face the ultimate challenge, Supreme X the End, the final boss of the game. You will unlock a new form called Super Sonic 2 and Super Sonic Cyber, as you probably know if we finish this update. And you will get a crazy costume, crazy animation that looks like you're watching Dragon Ball Z. And of course, the ending was very wholesome, and it was one of the best updates Sega has put in years. So that was my personal story. My mind was blown away when I actually saw the ending. Like I said, what? How? Oh my god! And after that, I was actually very happy to be a Sonic fan. And that was my personal experience of Sonic Egg Frontiers Final Horizon and the development of it. So now I'm gonna say goodbye to you all. And if I'm gonna rate it, I'm gonna give it a solid 5 out of 6 rating right now. Everything went very great. I really liked the show, and I really enjoyed everything in Sonic Frontiers has to offer. So I'm going to play it one again from scratch, and oh my god, I don't want to delete my save file again.
meeting.
Well, and my second Sandra Wars episode is over from season 1. I hope you enjoyed this episode, everyone. I'll see you next time with my third video. I think I'll call it right now to save a little time for myself. So I'll see you next time. Bye.